Good evening, everyone. Welcome to KANA ASTRA. இன்னைக்கு live test 20 and physics test 7. So, test குள்ள போலாம். Join பண்றவங்க நம்மளுடைய லிங்க் click பண்ணி join பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Okay. So, students சீக்கிரமா join பண்ணுங்க. YouTubeல liveல இருக்கிறவங்க லிங்க் click பண்ணி join பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Center of mass and system of rotational objects. Good evening, ma, Dhanushya. Okay. Shall we move? Okay. Okay. We shall move to the questions. The first one. The first question is, three masses are placed on the x-axis. Mass of 300 grams at origin, 500 grams at x is equal to 40 centimeter, and 400 grams x is equal to 7 centimeter. The distance from the center of mass from the origin. Center of mass origin line in the இடத்துல இருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. And the options are 40 centimeter, 45 centimeter, 30 centimeter, and 50 centimeter. And you're left with 35 seconds. So, come on, make it. You're left with 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. So, most of you have given the right answer. A 40 centimeter. And நம்ம KANA students எல்லாம் join பண்ணுங்க. And as usual, Nalini got the fastest answer. Okay. So, okay. So, KANA students எல்லாரும் join பண்ணுங்க. So, the second question is, a system consists of three particles, each of mass m, and located at mass எல்லாம் சேமா இருக்கு, லொகேஷன் மட்டும் வேற வேற 1,1, 2,2 and 3,3 ல இருக்கு. சென்டர் ஆஃப் மாஸ் உடைய கோஆர்டினேட்ஸ் என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So, and the options are 1,1, 2,2, 3,3, and the last option is 6,6. Very good. Most of you have answered. Very good. You're left with 25 seconds. Good. Very good. Very good. So, we'll see who's okay. Most of you have given the right answer. Answer is B, 2,2. And the fastest one is? Very good. Okay, Nida is the fastest one. And the next question is? A point object of mass m is kept at a, 0 along x-axis. What mass should be kept at -3, 0 so that the center of mass lies at the origin? Origin la center of mass இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா the second mass எவ்வளோ இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க. And the options are M, 2m, m by 3 and 3m. Most of you have answered. And you're left with 25 seconds. You're left with 15 seconds. Very good. We'll see. C is the right answer, and most of you have given the right answer. Who's the fastest one? Abdin Papu. Good. Nalini is the fastest one, it seems. Okay. The next question is, so 4 particles கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. M1 is equal to 2m, M2 வந்து 4m, M3 வந்து m, and M4 are placed at 4 corners of the square. Square உடைய 4 cornersல வச்சிருக்காங்க. What should be the value of M4? M4 ஓட value என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So that the center of mass of all 4 particles are exactly the center of the square. Center of the squareல இருக்கிற மாதிரி COM இருக்கு அப்படின்னா 4th mass என்ன அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. COM ஓட பொசிஷனை கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணீங்க அப்படின்னா you'll get the answer. And the options are 2m, 8m, 6m, and none of these. You're left with 21 seconds. Good. So, very good. Most of you have given the right answer. Half of you have given the right answer and half of you have given the wrong answer. And we'll see who's the fastest one. Very good. Very good, Nida. Nida is the fastest one. And the next question is, locate the center of mass of the arrangement. The figure la கொடுத்திருக்கிற arrangementல center of mass எங்க இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. அப்போ 3 rods இதுல இருக்கு. ஒன்னு along the x axis, ஒன்னு along the y axis. Again, at some distance at the x axisல இன்னொரு rod bar shapeல இருக்கு. இதனுடைய center of mass எங்க இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So, your options are L by 2, L by 2 and L by 3, 0, L by 3, L by 2, 0, L by 2 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. And you're left with 20 seconds. Ten seconds more. 5. Very good. Very good. Everyone has voted. And 3 of you have given the right answer. C. Good. ரொம்ப சின்ன சின்ன minute differencesல கம்மியா இருக்கீங்க போல. Selvi have given the right answer. Good. Fastest answer. A rod of length L has non-uniform linear mass density given by density கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. And where A and B are constant and 0ல இருந்து L வரைக்கும் x ஓட value வந்து extend ஆயிருக்கு. So the value of x for the center of mass of the rod is x உடைய value என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. X coordinateல அதனோட value என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So, and the options are 3 by 2 into A plus 0 by 2A plus 0 into L, 3 by 4 and 4 by 3 and 3 by 2. And உள்ள A ஓட value மாறுது, numerator and denominator. And you're left with 25 seconds. Most of you are answered pola. Very good. Good. And you're left with 5 seconds. Very good. Very good. Most of you are given the right answer. B. Right answer is B. And Casper ni yaro join பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. Please rename பண்ணிக்கோங்க. And the fastest one is Nida. Sorry, Casper is the fastest one. Casper ni yaro இருக்கீங்க. Please rename பண்ணிக்கோங்க. உங்களுக்காக தான் அந்த டைம் கொடுத்துருக்கோம். Please rename பண்ணிக்கோங்க Casper. Rename பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? Shall we move on? A rod of length L placed along x-axis having linear mass density is proportional to x. Then the distance of COM from one end கேட்டிருக்காங்க. அப்போ linear mass densityயும் xும் உங்களுக்கு ப்ரொபோஷனலாக இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க. அப்போ COM வந்து எங்கே இருக்கு ஃப்ரம் ஒன் எண்டில் இருந்து அதனுடைய டிஸ்டன்ஸ் என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. And you're left with 40 seconds. Okay. So you're left with 30 seconds. சீக்கிரமா முடிங்க. Twenty seconds more. 10 seconds more. Very good. So right answer is B, and most of you are given the right answer. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Before that, leaderboard பார்க்கலாம். Who's leading the board? ஆகர்ஷினி வந்துட்டாங்கயா, நம்ம டாப் பேட்ஸ்மேன் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஆகர்ஷினி வந்துட்டாங்க. Good. Okay, next. Okay, so next question is, in system of two particles of masses m1 and m2, first particle is moved by a distance d towards the center of mass. Center of mass நோக்கி dங்கிற டிஸ்டன்ஸ்க்கு நகர்த்திட்டாங்க. To keep the center of mass unchanged, the second particle will to be moved by a distance. எவ்வளவு தூரத்துக்கு அதை மூவ் பண்ணும் so that center of mass மூவே ஆகாம அதே இடத்துல இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க. They left with 30 seconds. Most of you have answered. 15 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the right answer is C, and most of you have given the right answer. Fastest யாருன்னு பார்த்துருவோம். Sahana. I think Sahana is the fastest one. Good ma Sahana. Very good. A circular hole of diameter A is cut out of a circular disc of radius A. As shown in the figure, the centroid of remaining circular portion with respect to point O will be. And you're left with 45 seconds. Thirty-five seconds. Twenty. 15. 15 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Again, our top batsman Vantanga. Agashini is the fastest one. Very good. The next question is a ball of mass m is thrown upward and another ball of mass, same mass is thrown downward. ஒன்னு மேல தூக்கி போடுறாங்க, ஒன்னு கீழே தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. So as to move freely under the gravity, the acceleration of center of mass. Center of mass உடைய acceleration எந்த பக்கமா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. And you're left with 45 seconds. Options are G, 9G by 3, 2G by 3, and G by 2. Okay, so you're left with the 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Very good. Most of you have given the right answer. We'll see who is the fastest one and who is leading the leaderboard. Okay, Agashini is the fastest one. Nalini ennachuma? Okay, two particles A and B initially at rest move towards each other under a mutual force of attraction. T, the instant when velocity of A and V and that of B is 2V. The velocity of center of mass of the system is so you're left with 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So answer is 0. And again, Agashinikum Nalinikum poti vandiruchu. So Nalini have given the right answer and fastest one. Okay. The next question is a person of mass m is standing on one end of a plank of mass m. Person oda mass small m, plank oda mass capital M, and length L, and floating in water. The person moves from one end to another end, stops. The displacement of the plank is plank எவ்வளவு தூரம் displace ஆயிருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. இதுல relative motion use பண்ணணும். So this is on the concept of relative motion. So options are L m by small m by plus capital M, L small m into capital M plus small m, M capital M plus small m by L m. And you're left with 20 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So 5 of you have given the right answer. Right answer is A. And fastest yarn paklama. Sebastian, new joinee, and Agashini is the fastest one. Good. The next question is Two person of masses 55 kg and 65 kg respectively are at the opposite ends of a boat. Boat opposite ends la irukkranga. The length of the boat 3 meter and weight 100 kg. The 55 kg man weighs up to 65 kg man and sits with him. If the boat is still in water, the center of mass of the system shifts by. Center of mass வந்து எங்க ஷிஃப்ட் ஆகுது அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So the answer is 0.75 meter, 3 meter and 2.3 meter. Very good. You're left with 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Very good. Make it soon. So answer A, 5 of you have given the right answer. And the fastest one is, I think, Naliniya, Sahanava, Agashiniya. Nalini is the fastest one. Okay. Nida இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா பண்ணலாம். பண்ணீங்கன்னா you also capable of leading the leaderboard. The next question is, a particle of mass m1 is moving with a velocity v1 and another particle of mass m2 is moving with a velocity v2. Both of them have the same momentum, but their different kinetic energies are E1 and E2 respectively. If mass 1 is at the C2 like E2 and if mass m1 is greater than m2, then options are E1 is less than E2, E1 by E2 is equal to M1 by M2, E1 is greater than E2, E1 is equal to E2. And you're left with 25 seconds. Ten seconds. Good. Option A. 5 of you have given the right answer. Yaar first in Baklam. Again, Nalini is the fastest one. Three particles, each of mass m grams, are situated at the vertices of a equilateral triangle. The same sum நம்ம classல போட்டிருக்கோம். Of side 1 centimeter as shown in the figure, L centimeter. The moment of inertia of the system about a line AX perpendicular to AX perpendicular to AB and in the plane of ABC in gram per centimeter square units will be 3/4 meter. ml square, 2 ml square, 5/4 ml square, 3/2 ml square. You're left with 10 seconds. Very good. And the right answer is C. Most of you have given the right answer. Who's leading the leaderboard? பார்த்துடலாம். ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றீங்களா? கையில பென் அண்ட் பேப்பர் வச்சு கொஸ்டின் வர வர ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணி பாருங்க. அப்பதான் கரெக்டான ஆன்சர் வரும். And Nalini is the fastest one. Then Nida and then Agarshini. And உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட எல்லாம் அதை ஷேர் பண்றீங்களா? So that அவங்களும் வந்து even though அவங்க வேற இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ்ல ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருந்தாலும் they can attend this. 1 kg stationary bomb exploded in 3 parts having mass ratio 1:1:3 parts having the same mass move in perpendicular direction with velocity 30 meter per second. Then the velocity of the bigger part will be, bigger part of the velocity என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. இல்ல bigger part என்ன, அதனுடைய mass உடைய ratios கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. So the options are 10√2, meter per second, 10 by root 2 meter per second, 15 root 2 meter per second, and 10 root 3 meter per second. And you're left with 5 seconds. Very good. Answer A, option A is the right answer, and 6 of you have given the right answer. And who is leading the leaderboard? Naliniya vida faster, Sahana andro answer பண்ணிட்டாங்க. Sahana is the fastest one. Very good, Sahana. A ball of mass 10 kg is moving with a velocity of 10 meter per second. If strikes another ball of mass 5 kg, ரெண்டு bodies ஓட masses கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, which is moving in the same direction with a velocity of 4 meter per second. If the collision is elastic, their velocities after the collision will be respectively. Elastic collision டைரக்டாவே கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. அப்ப டைரக்ட் ஃபார்முலா சப்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் தான். இந்நேரத்துக்கு நீங்க ஆன்சர் போட்டுருக்கணும். And you're left 35 seconds. இது ரொம்ப ஈஸியான சம். இந்நேரத்துக்கு நீங்க அதுக்கு ஆன்சர் போட்டுருக்கணும். Twenty seconds left. Very good, very good. And again, Sahana is the fastest one. Very good, Sahana. The next question is, one sphere collides with another sphere of same mass at rest inelastically. என்ன collision சொல்லிட்டாங்க, inelastic collision அப்படின்னு. If the value of coefficient of restitution is half, coefficient of restitution கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, the ratio of speeds after collision shall be. And you're left with 40 seconds. Options. Okay, the option show ஆகல. நம்ம next question போலாம். Okay. A body of mass m1 is moving with a velocity v. It collides with another stationary mass of m2. They get embedded. Embedded ரெண்டும் ஒட்டிக்குது at the point of collision. The velocity of the center of mass of the system. அப்போ center of mass உடைய velocity என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. And increases, decreases, but does not become zero, remains same, becomes zero. And you're left with 35 seconds. You're left with 18 seconds. Very good. Okay, so C is the right answer, remains same, and most of you have given the right answer. And Nalini is the fastest one again. Okay. The next question is, the percentage of kinetic energy of a moving particle is transferred to a stationary particle when it strikes the stationary particle of 5 times its mass. 5 times mass இருக்கிற ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்டை அது ஸ்ட்ரைக் பண்ணும்போது எவ்வளோ percentage of kinetic energy வந்து ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் ஆகும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேட்டிருக்காங்க. அந்த ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் வந்து 50%, 66.6%, 55.5%, 33%, 33.3%. And you're left with 25 seconds. Ten seconds more. நேரத்துக்கு எல்லாம் ஆன்சர் பண்ணிருக்கணுமே, அவ்வளோ ஈஸியான கொஸ்டின் ஆச்சே இது. So the right option is C, 55.5%. Very good. Again, Nalini got the right answer. So Nalini is the fastest one. So the next question is, select the false statement. In elastic collision, inelastic collision illadu, inelastic collision, kinetic energy during the collision is not conserved. Coefficient of restitution for a collision between two steel balls lies between 0 and 1. The moment of a ball colliding elastically with the floor is conserved. In an oblique elastic collision between two identical bodies with initially one of them at rest, the final velocities are perpendicular அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. And you're left with 33 seconds. இந்த மாதிரி லென்த்தி கொஸ்டின்ஸ்லாம் படிக்கிறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ டைம் ஆகுதுன்னு நோட் பண்ணுங்க. So most of you have answered. 1 or 2% தான் ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும். Very good, very good. So the right answer is C. Most of you have given the right answer. Fastest one யாருன்னு பார்க்கலாமா? So the fastest one is Nalini, and second fastest is Agashni, and the third fastest is Nida. Very good. Two equal masses M1 and M2 moving along the same straight line with velocities plus 3 meter per second and minus 5 meter per second respectively collide elastically. Their velocities after collision will be elastic collision கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, velocity கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. So options என்ன டக்குன்னு போட்டுடலாம். And you're left with 48 seconds. இதெல்லாம் டக் டக் டக்னு ஆன்சர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Thirty seconds more. Okay, so 5, everyone has voted. Very good, very good. So the right answer is D. Most of you have given the right answer. The fastest one யாருன்னு பார்க்கலாமா? Good. Agashni is the fastest one. Very good, very good, Agashni. The 23rd question is, a metal ball of mass 2 kg moving with a speed of 36 km per hour has a head-on collision with a stationary ball of mass 3 kg. If after collision both the ball moving together, then loss எவ்வளோன்னு கேட்குறாங்க. Loss in kinetic energy கேட்குறாங்க. டைரக்ட் ஃபார்முலா இருக்கு, நம்ம சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணிடலாம். And you're left with 42 seconds. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds more. 10 seconds more. 5 seconds more. Good. So the right answer is D, 60 joule. Fastest one is Agarshini. Very good, Agarshini. Very good. Good. The instantaneous angular position of a point on a rotating wheel is given by நம்மளுடைய angular displacement கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. The torque on the wheel becomes 0 at. Torque எப்போ 0 ஆகும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. T is equal to 1 second, T is equal to 0.5 seconds, T is equal to 0.25 seconds, T is equal to 2 seconds அப்படின்னு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. And you're left with 42 seconds, 40 seconds, 25 seconds more, 20 seconds, 5 seconds more, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Very good. Okay, T is equal to 1 second is the right answer and most of you have given the right answer. And the fastest one யாருன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா வந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. Okay. So the last question is a ball of mass m approaches a wall of mass capital M with a speed கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, initial velocity கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, asking the normal to the wall. Acting normal to the wall. Asking acting normal to the wall. The speed of ball is 1 meter per second towards the speed of ball is 1 meter per second towards the ball. The speed of the ball after an elastic collision with the wall is elastic collision க்கு அப்புறம் அந்த எப்படி இருக்கும் velocity அப்படின்னு கேக்குறாங்க. Final velocity சிம்பிளா கேட்டோம்னா so you're left with 25 seconds. Ten seconds more. Last question. Very good. So the answer is the right option is option D. Most of you have given the right option. And who's the fastest one? Again, Nalini is the fastest one. Very good. And today also Nalini topped the leaderboard with 18,675 points. So Agashini, Nidala இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் faster sums போடணும். So that நம்ம வந்து examல அந்த time management நமக்கு ரொம்ப முக்கியம். So you need to do it a little bit faster. We'll see in the next test. And நீங்க உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட எல்லார்கிட்டயும் இந்த KANA ASTRA உடைய லைவ் டெஸ்ட் பத்தி சொல்லுங்க so that அவங்களும் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுவாங்க. And wherever they are studying, even school students இருந்தாலும் +2, 10, +1, +2 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸும் இதை அட்டென்ட் பண்ணலாம். This would be a practice for them. So எல்லார்கிட்டயும் இதை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. We'll see in tomorrow's botany test. Thank you.